how would you like to enhance your mental game with this one simple word substitution? Why is this happening to me? Why do I always end up like this? Why do the same things keep happening to me? Have you ever caught yourself thinking, why? Why don't I make this team? Why doesn't coach play me? Why can't I stop glove side shots? Why do I always sink back in my crease? Why won't coach communicate with me? Why does my team always suck in front of me? Why do they only play good for the other goalie? Have you ever caught yourself thinking those types of things from time to time? Well, I hate to break it to you, but you are playing the victim. You have a victim mindset if you're thinking those types of things. If you're constantly thinking, why do these things happen to me? Then you're not allowing yourself to look at how you can grow out of it. And so our word substitution today is, instead of why, say how. Let's go back to those examples. Why can't I make this team? Why do I never make this team? Instead of asking yourself that question, ask yourself something that will help you. How can I make this team next time? Instead of saying, why does my team only play good for the other goalie? Ask yourself, how can I make sure that I have my very best game every time I play? Instead of saying, why doesn't coach talk to me? Ask yourself, how can I seek coach out for a conversation? Instead of asking yourself, why do I always get scored on breakaways? Ask yourself, how can I increase my chances of making a save when I face breakaways? All of a sudden, those questions that you were posing to yourself, all those thoughts about things happening to you, that the world is against you, that all of these things only happen to you, you've changed the script and you've allowed yourself to find growth within those instances. Instead of looking at why things are happening to you, you're looking at how you can make sure they don't happen to you again. Which one means more growth? Which one means you're going to reach your goals sooner? The second one, obviously, you're allowing yourself to find growth within situations that were maybe difficult for you, situations that you felt like you deserved more, that you earned more in. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel like you were passed over when you shouldn't have been. It's okay to feel like you deserved more than what you got, or you earned more than what you got. All of those feelings are valid. But what isn't valid is to look at it as if those things are happening to you, that those things are only happening to you, that you are the victim in all of those instances. You're not the victim. You're almost never the victim. Sometimes things just shake out that way. Instead of looking at the why, ask yourself how. How do I make sure that this doesn't happen again? How can I make sure that I am better prepared next time in this instance? There is almost always something you can do in a situation. Now, that doesn't mean that you can control what other people do or that you have the ability to change their mind in certain situations, but there are things that you do have control over. There are things that you can make happen, that you can change, or that you can control to allow yourself to grow within that moment. And what's also important to understand is we all go through this. We all catch ourselves asking why. We all catch ourselves feeling a little bit like the victim in certain instances. We feel ourselves thinking that we don't deserve what's being given to us, and we keep asking ourselves, why does this happen? It happens to the best athletes, the best, most smart and brightest people in the world. But what those people understand is that when it does happen to them, they're able to change the script pretty quickly. As soon as they catch themselves thinking why, they're able to switch it right up and ask themselves how. They're able to immediately change gears, shift gears, and say, hey, I'm not going to think that way anymore. I don't want to be the victim in this situation. Let me think about how I can pull myself out of it. How can I make those differences? How can I be better prepared? Don't be the victim. Don't think that things are working against you. Instead, look internally to see what you can control. And remember, in these instances, when you catch yourself asking why, change it right up immediately to how. If you learned a new way of thinking from this video, guys, hit that like button below and comment. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if you've struggled with the victim mindset before. It's okay. I have too. We all have. It is 100% okay to admit it and to accept it as long as you make those changes afterward. All right? And if this helped you out and you want more mental skills, mental goalie training, go ahead and click the link in the description. That's going to take you to my Mindset Academy, where there's over 23 hours of online video training, also accessible via smartphone, which makes things a lot easier that you can do to build your mental toughness and your mindset. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.